What is going on, my YouTube friends, my Patreon friends? How we all doing today? I got a big smile on my face. I could tell stories about 3 Days Grace like all day long, and I'm gonna keep it real short. How about I've actually worked on a couple of the tours, not like directly with 3 Days Grace, but just as like a stagehand and like a local crew. So I've worked on like the builds and like the setups and the audio production and stuff for some of their stadium tours. But 3 Days Grace was the first concert my brother went to. I actually had the opportunity to take my brother to a 3 Days Grace concert back when Adam was fronting the band still, and it's just kind of like been special ever since, man. And plus, like, if you're my age, especially if you're a dude, this band was really special, man. It like gave us an outlet to be upset to some hard rock. So anyways, I'm talking a lot. They dropped some new heat. I think this is with both singers, Adam and the new guy. I can never remember the new guy's name. He's from My Darkest Days, I think. But this is 3 Days Grace Mayday official video. I'm gonna have the link to this video in the description box. I would love if y'all are giving 3 Days Grace another view after my video. Got to make sure we're supporting the original artist here. Let me pull this up, and I want to watch my audio meters. It's gonna be louder than the last one I watched. Here we go. Interesting intro, man. That was really cool. That was not at all what I was expecting. The kick drum and the bass at the intro, like very on par for, you know, the theme or the feel of 3 Days Grace. But the rest of that was intense, man. The like scream vocal felt like we had some like distorted lead guitar lines or something up top. Keyboards.
Just get used to the influence you're under.
Cool.
It's the same old story of wanting it all, but it's never enough. The more you know, you know, you know nothing. We walk like dead people who haven't died yet. We ride like passengers without a pilot. Maybe losing our minds, but we all try to hide it. It's hard to keep fighting when you're barely surviving.
Cool, man. That acoustic guitar is wild sounding. It almost feels like it like bends out of tune or something. I wonder if it's like an A or tuned way down low or something. The like straight up duet of this is neat, man. Like how Adam sings, other vocalist sings. They have very like similar yet different vocals, right? And in the walk, Adam on the low vocal and the other guy on the higher harmony. I should really have learned his name before I jumped into this. But doing like the octaves instead of like actual harmony and walking up together was really cool.
We walk like dead people who haven't died yet. We ride like passengers without a pilot. Maybe losing our minds, but we all try to hide it. It's hard to keep fighting when you're barely surviving.
What a voice.
Just lay the line for your rights and your privilege, and follow the leader right off the cliff's edge. All your dreams are down below, buried under broken bones. The more you know, you know, you know nothing.
Like that scream on the top, there's just like a buried scream. I hear it on the left side, but it could just be the side of the room I'm headbanging onto. It's just like there's so many layers to it, man, but it makes it so big and thick, right?
You know nothing. We walk like dead people who haven't died yet. We ride like passengers without a pilot. We be losing our minds, but we all try to hide it. It's hard to keep fighting when you're barely surviving.
That's a line and a half too, right? And I like, again, to the duet thing, they switched off on choruses too, give them both a moment to shine. but it's hard to stay fighting when we're barely surviving. Is that what he said? Like, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth?
Try to hide it. It's hard to keep fighting when you're barely surviving.
Bass sounds great.
Calm down, we'll be okay. Just some turbulence. We're on our way. We're going down, but not today. We'll never say Mayday. We walk like dead people who haven't died yet. We ride like passengers without a point. We be losing our minds, but we all try to hide it. It's hard to keep fighting when you're barely surviving. Dead people who haven't died yet. We ride like passengers without a pilot. We be losing our minds, but we all try to hide it. It's hard to keep fighting when you're barely surviving.
Drums sound great, man. There was actually a lot going on. I'm gonna back this up quite a bit to that bridge there. There was like 2 bars worth of drum fill, which I was not expecting. The shot on 2 is funky as hell, man. That guitar riff is great. Yeah, this is a cool song.
Calm down, we'll be okay. Just some turbulence. We're on our way. We're going down.
And the squared up beat there too. Come on now. After a shot on 2, how funky you want to get?
Calm down, we'll be okay. Just some turbulence. We're on our way. We're going down, but not today. We'll never say Mayday. We walk like dead.
Drums sound great, man. The toms sound nice and bright and punchy. I really like the drum sound. The kick isn't as subby as I was kind of expecting, but the bass is sitting below that. That's always the dichotomy, right? Like, which one is the lower, gets the lower frequencies, the bass or the kick drum? And this one is the bass, and I'm fine with it.
We walk like dead people who haven't died yet. We ride like passengers without a point. We be losing our minds, but we all try to hide it. It's hard to keep fighting when you're barely surviving. Dead people who haven't died yet. We ride like passengers without a pilot. We be losing our minds, but we all try to hide it. It's hard to keep fighting when you're barely surviving.
Fire. I feel like you could hear it was either the hi-hat tapping in that chorus too or a shaker. I'd have been happy with both. The hi-hat tapping would make sense. Like 3 Days Grace, I don't know if they have the same drummer as when I was paying attention or whatever, but the drummer was fantastic playing open hand with his ride over on this side and singing all them harmonies too. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was a tapping hi-hat during that or if it was a shaker. I'd be down with both. Quite the video too. 3 Days Grace playing. Yeah, it was a cool one, man. I dug that one. I'm gonna have to listen to it a few times more. Come on, mouse. I'm gonna put the link to that video in the description box. I would love if y'all are giving 3 Days Grace another view. And let me know if there's more. I gotta check out if there's more content coming from them or if they've done more or whatever, man. I'm down for it. Let me know in the comments down below. I appreciate you all, and we'll see you again soon.